Hey guys. All right. Oh my gosh, what just happened? I hope y'all can see that because that was crazy. Let me see. Okay, that was weird. This is what I want to do. I just want to pull this up. Okay, let's try this now. All right. We are going to review how to write an equation when you're given 2 points. Okay? So I wrote our steps right here, and these are really important, and this is what's on your foldable. That was supposed to be a star. This is on your foldable from what we did the other day. The first thing that we have to do is find m by doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I have to label this every single time or else I might forget and get it wrong. I don't know why in the world this pen is being crazy. That's supposed to be a 2. Okay, so when I set up y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, I get 0 minus negative 7 over negative 5 minus 1. And let me run and grab a calculator because I did not get one. Oh, jeez. Almost dropped. All right, so I'm going to type in my calculator, do alpha y equals enter 0 minus negative 7 over negative 5 minus 1. And I get negative 7 over 6. This is my m, okay? This is really important when we come over here to step 2. So that was all step 1. I'm going to do this in green, okay? Now we're going to do step 2 right here. Y'all like my star? It looks good. All right, now it says label your m, which I already know is negative 7 over 6. My x and my y. Guys, you find this by simply looking at a set of points that you're already given. Now, when I find my x, I'm going to say my x is 1. I have to use the y. I have to use this, okay? I can't use a y, an x from right here and a y from here. That's wrong, okay? So my x is 1 and my y is going to be negative 7. All right? It says label your m and identify your x and y by looking at the set of points. Done that. Okay, now we're going to do this right here. We're going to plug in what we know into y equals mx plus b and solve for b. So y equals mx plus b. So I know my y is negative 7 because I'm told right here. My m is negative 7 over 6. And I put parentheses because parentheses are my best friend in math. And if I don't use parentheses, my answer is going to be wrong. Okay, my x is 1 plus b. Now I'm going to type in my calculator. Alpha y equals enter negative 7 divided by 6 times 1. And surprise, surprise, it's negative 7 over 6. Okay, plus b. I have to get b by itself. So because this is a negative 7 over 6, I'm going to add 7 over 6 here, which cancels it out, and add 7 over 6 here. So I'm going to do negative 7 plus alpha y equals enter 7 over 6. And I get b is equal to negative 35 over 6. This is not a nice y-intercept. I don't like this one, but I found it on the internet, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so that was step 3. Now I'm on to step 4, okay? It says plug in b and m into your equation. I know this is my b and this is my m, and they're going to go right here. Okay, so I'm going to have y equals negative 7 over 6x. And because my b says it's a negative, I'm going to do minus 35 over 6. And that's your answer. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. All right, the first thing we need to do, which is right here, we are going to find m by doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. What you need, Q? Okay, can I get my calculator? By the way, you're going to be on our ed puzzle tomorrow because I'm recording it now. Okay, so we're finding m by doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and I have to label these because if not, Miss Scott will get it wrong. So y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Q, the guy that was just in here, he loves this part. It's his favorite. Don't let him tell you otherwise. So y2 is going to be 4 minus 1 over negative 6 minus 4. I'm going to use my calculator. Alpha y equals enter 4 minus 1 over negative 6 minus 4. And I get negative 3 over 10. And this is my m. Thank you. Okay, so that was step 1. Step 2, it says label your m and identify your x and y by looking at the set of points. So I know my m is equal to negative 3 over 10. My x and my y equals, I'm going to look at these set of points, mainly because negatives scare me, and if I can avoid them, I'm going to do that. So I know that 4 is my x and y is my 1, so I'm going to put those right here. And that's step 2. Step 3 says plug in what you know into y equals mx plus b and solve for b. So here we go, y equals mx plus b. So y is equal to 1. M is negative 3 over 10. X is 4 plus b. So I'm going to type in my calculator, negative 3 over 10 times 4. I get negative 1.2. Let's see what that looks like as a fraction. As a fraction, it's negative 6 over 5. So let's just use that because your SOL likes fractions and not decimals. So we have 1 equals negative 6 over 5 plus b. By the way, if you get a decimal like that, when I multiplied these two numbers right here, my decimal was negative 1.2. To change that into a fraction, you just hit math, enter, enter. And that's how I got negative 6 over 5. Okay, now I need to solve for b. So I'm going to add 6 over 5, add 6 over 5. Which gives me 11 over 5. So then I'm left with 11 over 5 equals b. Okay, the next thing I need to do is step 4. Plug in b and m into your equation. Here's my m, and here's my b. So it's going to look like y equals negative 3 over 10 x, because I can't forget that, all right? And this, because this is a positive 11 over 5, I'm going to say plus 11 over 5. And there's our answer. All right, this is the last one. Man, where do you guys think I found this question from? It looks a lot like I copied and pasted from an SOL, which I did. So let's make sure we're watching. All right, step 1. Find slope by doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. x1, y1, x2, y2, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I'm plugging everything that I know. Negative 2 minus 4 over 8 minus negative 4. Almost messed up. So I'm going to type that in my calculator. Alpha y equals enter. Negative 2 minus 4. Oh, apparently I need to be done in 25 seconds. I'll hurry. Over 8 minus negative 4, enter. I get negative 1/2 is my m. Okay, this video is about to cut me off. However, you find your x and y here, plug things into your equation, Okay, bye.